We're very excited to get back at it. With all the changes that happened this year, our spring season getting cut short last year, it's just really kind of a exciting moment to know there's games coming up, and I think our players feel the same way.
And then, talk about some of those players that fans should be excited that are back, that should be in key leadership positions or scoring potential or defense, goaltending, all that.
Yeah, I think we have a good core coming back from last year. A lot of guys that helped us with the success that we had last year. Our back line seems to be, although the defenders seem to be players that all have a lot of good experience, some upperclassmen. So we should be pretty strong defensively. And then excitingly, a lot of new players come in. A good class came in, so a lot of those players are going to get minutes, which is great and exciting for the future of the program.
And then, who are some of the any of those? Can you name any specific players that are coming back that should be to look out for, and also potential newcomers that could crack the lineup?
Yeah, I think players that really stood out last year would be Ruben Haman. He did a great job with us in terms of elevating the play, leadership style. Being a European-based player, he's got a great sense of what goes on, some good ideas to help the team. Matt Reed had an awesome season last year. I think both those players are on track for hopefully all conference performances this year. And I think across the back line, I think all those players are going to be great. For us, some new players that we brought in, they're very excited about. Our goalkeeper, Wilkins Dowdy, he thinks he's going to be able to help us immediately this year. Colby Armstrong is going to help us in the midfield with some creativity options. And I think that a couple of those new players are going to be a big deal for us, especially in the future.
And then, obviously, this year is kind of framed around pandemic and all the protocols, and talk about that, and then talk about how your team is kind of what the mentality is going into this season to get as many games possible, any leadership that needs to show itself.
So the mentality going into the season really is a challenging one, because with the shortened season, we really don't have a lot of time to experiment. To try to get things right. We have to be correct immediately, which seems to be a little bit more daunting than I had expected. It seems to me that training sessions become critical. Every day is the training sessions more and more important. There's really no days off when the season's coming up this fast with only a certain amount of games. The leadership group in our team have really taken it upon themselves to make sure that the players are doing extra work on their own. The team culture is still in place. It's a good group of guys. They like hanging out with each other. It seems to me that with all the challenges put in front of them, I believe they've done probably the best they possibly could have done to get to this point and still be ready and motivated for all our games coming up.